So I'm back with my December wrap-up. In total, I read 4 books, 6 graphic novels, and like majority of another book. So the first book I finished in December was actually an ebook that I was reading called Coin Heist by, I don't even remember her name. And I rated it 3 stars and I really hated this book. It's about this like group of 4 kids that go to this like preparatory school, and one of the kids, his dad is like the headmaster, and he's been like smuggling money from the school, and so he gets caught, and then the kids decide to keep the school up. They're gonna rob the mint. They're gonna rob the mint. What they're gonna do is they're gonna put in a plan to make a defaulty coin that's like worth a lot of money, and it was really stupid and I didn't like it. The next book I read was Magnus Chase and the Gods of Asgard, Book 1, The Sword of Summer by Rick Riordan. Absolutely amazing. This is Rick Riordan's newest series. It deals with Norse mythology, and so we follow our main character Magnus Chase, who happens to be Annabeth's cousin from the Percy Jackson series, and it's just like freaking amazing and you should totally read it. I gave this 5 out of 5 stars. Alright, the next book I read was Let It Snow, which is a compilation with a story by John Green, Maureen Johnson, and Lauren Miracle. Overall, I rated this a 3-star. Really, I gave 2 of the books, I think 3 stars, and the other one I gave like a 2-star, or maybe even less than that, because I just really hated it. This deals with a small little town, and this huge snowstorm is like the worst snowstorm in 50 years that pops up, and each story has a different set of characters, and they all revolve around this one train getting stuck in the town, and I really liked everything except for the last story, which is Lauren Miracle's story. Like, I just really hated it. Like, I hated the character. She was just so annoying. The next book I picked up was Trials of Apollo, Book 1, The Hidden Oracle by Rick Riordan. This is Rick Riordan's newest series. It centers around Apollo has become mortal, and he has to go through these trials and figure out how to become a god again. And it was like really freaking good. It's hilarious. It had me laughing throughout the entire time. If you haven't read it, you should definitely read it. We do get to see a little bit of Percy in here, and he still is great and funny as like ever. I gave this a 4 out of 5 stars, and I actually have a book talk on this that will be posted later if you want to hear a lot of my thoughts. I would have rated it 5 out of 4, but just certain pet peeve with Apollo just like kind of annoyed me like throughout the second half of the book, and that's why it's 4 instead of 5. Alright, so next I reread / caught up on this graphic novel series called Saga. I read the first 6 volumes. I've already read the first 5, I think, last year, but then I realized the 6th one came out, so I had to read it, and then I had to reread everything because I didn't remember anything. All of these are like 4 or 5 star ratings. It's about this couple who are from 2 warring planets, and they end up falling in love, so it's like a Romeo and Juliet thing, but different, and it's like really amazing, and if you haven't read it, you should totally read it. However, it is a bit more for a mature audience, so please make sure you're of age before you read these. And the last book I picked up, which I'm currently reading, I am maybe 40 pages away from finishing, is Looking for Alaska by John Green. I haven't quite finished this yet, but let me just tell you, it is like flipping amazing, and I love it, and it breaks my heart. So that is my wrap up for December. Let me know down below if you read any of these books and like what you thought, and also my social media stop! And also all my social media links are down below if you want to be friends or follow me, you know, it's whatevs. Until then, I'm Chrissy. I'll see you in my next video. Really awkward. I've got an audience this time. I don't know if you can see them. There's one. And there's 2. I hate you so much.
You have a big nose. Oh, the doctor?
Yeah, he does. Leave him alone! Matt Smith doesn't need your shit. No, in a day.
In a day?
What, all these graphic novels?
Yes.
Yeah, I read them in a day. I'm in a night, actually.